Sorry about the shakiness, guys. It's cold out. Raining too. I have a question for you, actually, for both of you. Really? Word. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question real fast? Just real fast. I need to, just a question. Takes 5 seconds.
What's the question?
Do you know the First Amendment?
Yeah?
Can you quote it? There's 5 elements.
What's your question?
Do you know the First Amendment?
Yes.
Okay, what are the 5 elements?
You asked my question, so.
Yeah, I know. And so what are the 5 elements? That's right, because you don't know it. There's 5 elements. Please learn it. I'll wait till you roll out so I can ask him. I'm gonna come between your vehicles to ask him a question. Just
Don't walk between our vehicles.
don't tell me what to do. Officer safety isn't a thing. I'm not a threat. Quick question.
Get back for me.
Well, I'm not, dude. I'm just dude with the camera. That's all.
Can you turn the light off?
No, because last time one of you guys shined me brightly when I respectfully did
I
it.
can't see when the light is in my face, so I'm just going to use mine too.
Okay, that's fine.
What's up?
Too bad we weren't in California. You'd be in violation.
Well, we're not.
I know.
Listen, man. If you're trying to get a reaction, you're talking to the wrong guy.
No, I'm not. This is not what I want. I don't want bad encounters, honestly. But I've had so many with you guys. It's horrible.
Then why are you approaching me?
I'm not doing it, dude. I have a camera. The worst you're gonna be is a thumbnail. That's all.
Okay.
Like, don't piss yourself. Don't let your ADD get the best of you. Like, you know.
Like I said, if you're looking for some stern reaction,
I don't do
you're
that.
talking to the
I
wrong
know
guy.
that your memo is that I show up and I start shit. I show up and I record. You guys,
I don't even know who you are, man.
I don't believe that, but
Okay. What's up?
Anyways, do you know the First Amendment?
The First Amendment.
Yes.
Yes.
There's 5 elements. Can you quote them?
I'm not going to sit here and quote.
So you don't know it.
for you. No, I'm not going to what if all night.
It's not that. It's facts.
Yeah.
All around the world, police don't know it.
Okay.
You raise your
Freedom of
hand.
speech, freedom to assemble, all that stuff, right? I understand it.
3 more.
I understand. I'm not going to sit here and play it all night with you.
You don't have to play it, but you would make a really good name for Salem PD.
I make
Conwell in less than a day,
Uh-huh.
1.2. He's at like 7K views right now.
Wow.
And just last night I had a security guard.
Mhm.
Less than 24 hours, he's already at 1.K views, and he was professional. He's like
Amazing.
totally.
I mean, professionally?
No, you are.
Yeah. Okay.
And I even was trying to be nice to her. I was like, hey, I'll wait till you roll out because I don't want to step in between your vehicles. And she's like, don't step in between your vehicles. I said, man, like,
But you understand why, right?
officer safety is a joke.
Okay. Well, there's hundreds
Because
of
when-
cops have been shot this year that don't think it's a joke.
Because when you are off of duty, how do you go around town? How do you watch a movie? How do you go eat? Because if you pull somebody over, whether it's a good encounter, bad encounter, your escalator, whatnot, it doesn't matter. They know they're going to remember you.
Sure.
I know this for a fact because September 10th of last 2021,
Uh-huh.
Michael Crabtree of the sheriffs,
Uh-huh.
totally in the wrong because I just walking my dog and singing music, and because my lyrics said "fuck you," he's like, "Give me your ID," and it ended up calling back up and 5 feet within me and my dog.
So because the deputy made you mad, this is what we do now?
Oh no, I've done this all my whole life. I've done politically punk music, and now I record government.
Oh, okay.
Just yesterday, I got trespassed from my doctor's and my dentist's office by the sheriffs, and they were going to go hands-on with me for no reason.
Well, you believe in private property rights, right?
Well, yeah, trust me, I'm a constitutionalist. I know where to go and where not to go. But see, here's the thing. You guys in your presumed authority, you guys get to park wherever you want, do whatever you want, because people are so used to
Are
it.
you talking about here? Because
Well,
members of the public park here.
no, yeah, no, I know that. But I'm just saying, like Conwell, he parked in front of a driveway, and I was like, well, what if they got to go somewhere? It was like 11 o'clock at night. He's like, well, then I'll move. Doesn't matter. Like, you shouldn't park in front of, like, you know.
You know, if you drove around town and saw how many cars were parked in front of driveways, not just cop cars.
Well, I understand that,
Do you
but
understand what exigency is? So sometimes, right? I don't know what Conwell was doing or whatever, but sometimes we have to get somewhere kind of in a hurry, and sometimes we have to park kind of in a hurry.
oh no, this was a stop. There was already a stop and stuff.
So he was on a traffic stop.
Yeah, Bassett's actually in trouble on that traffic stop because he was very unprofessional. Because when you guys are in uniform, you don't have rights, you have privileges. When you're out of uniform, you have the Constitution and the rights. But you have to abide by the Constitution while in uniform and color of law. And Bassett, really unprofessional, he shows up and he swore, he's like, get the fuck over there. You stand right there. I said, I won't stand for you. And he was really cocky and rude, so he's getting into some trouble.
Oh, well, I wasn't there.
No, I
I
know.
don't know about that.
I know.
So, anything else?
No, unless you want to give me a tour of your vehicle. I've had one Salem PD do it once.
It's nothing you haven't seen.
Well, it didn't go on YouTube though. That's what sucked.
Oh.
So, just like
no.
I mean, I don't need to see the backseat. Everybody's seen it, but like maybe the trunk and like what you guys got.
We do all sorts of public events, and this was not time for them. I'm trying to type reports, man.
I know
So
it
I'm
takes.
trying to talk to you decently.
I know, and well, I appreciate it.
But I'm not going to give you a tour of my car right now.
Not even a 30-second pop of the back.
I'm not.
All right.
And there's some, like, we do that stuff a lot, but there's some reasons for that too. Like, the reason why I rolled my window up when you were filming from over here is there's info on there that I can't give to the public, right?
I know.
Like-
Supposedly it's a Class C misdemeanor, but
What's that?
filming the screen. But that's
I'm
what
not-
I've no I know
that's
I've been
not
told that by
angle
the
I'm trying
sheriff.
to go with it, right? I'm just
No,
telling
I know.
you, there's things sometimes that we do that the public doesn't understand the why, and maybe they take it wrong, right? Maybe it seems like, oh, he rolled up my window because he doesn't want to talk to me. That's not it at all. But it's that I'm trying to protect privileged information, or else I'll get in trouble, right?
Yeah.
So I totally understand. Sometimes people make assumptions about us or take the things we do wrong.
I don't go off of people's words. I go off of my own interactions. Like I have a YouTube channel, like, and it's all bad encounters.
But we're talking about like actions that are perceived wrong, right? That's what we're talking about. So
Yeah.
I get it. Like sometimes we do stuff, people see it and go, well, that doesn't make sense, or that's stupid, or that's whatever. But there's reasons we do stuff that you don't know what you don't know, right?
I know. I mean, I know a lot.
I'm not saying you don't.
No.
I'm saying in a case where you don't know, you just don't know, and that's not your fault necessarily. But
Yeah.
like you said, Conwell on the stop, you blocked the driveway. Well, we park a certain distance away from a violator vehicle for reasons, right? We don't park too close and we don't park too far back, and there's reasons for that because we're in a position of danger there. An unknown risk traffic stop is one of the most dangerous things we can do. Okay, because I don't know who we're stopping, we don't know who we're talking to, we don't know what's in the car. We probably just want to give them a verbal warning about speeding or running a light or who knows what. But a lot of officers get shot every year doing that. And that doesn't mean I assume everybody's a bad person or everybody is out to get me. Not at all.
Yeah, you don't roll up to a car, walk up to a car with your hand on your gun or nothing like that, do you?
No, because
Okay.
it's not really quicker to have it already on there anyway. So, like when I'm at the range, I practice with my hands up to it. So it's not really quicker to have it on it. Okay, at least no. And a lot of times, I know like some cops rest their hand on their gun.
Yeah, I step away from that.
Right, but in my experience, most officers don't even realize they're doing it. It's just like a comfort thing somewhere to put their hand. So again, a lot of people see that and they're like, oh, he's all spun up, you know. Well, usually no. It's just he's not thinking and putting his hand there, right?
Yeah, usually, I mean, a lot of times I see him right here, which is awesome because
On the
that's
vest?
yeah, because that's to me part of the transparency is like, okay, he's not like reaching for anything. He's not wanting to reach for anything. He's wanting to just have a cordial conversation. Like, it's not a traffic stop. No detained. Like this is just a cordial conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, this will be like my third or fourth one on my page, literally. Like, it's like, I don't have cordial conversations, and it sucks because I want them.
Why do you think you don't?
Because I show up, and then if I see a violation, or what looks like a violation,
What do you mean a violation? Like the driveway thing?
Well, no. With that stop, Conwell, the car rolled into the cruiser, so it was not going anywhere, and he went to put it in park. I said, Fourth Amendment violation, just so that he wouldn't continue like to search. Just if he was going to put it in park, whatever, fine. But I didn't want to keep searching because I didn't. I just.
Where was the driver?
He was talking to two officers.
Was he under arrest?
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe Connell was searching incident to arrest.
Before he was arrested, he was put it in park. I have the video. Like I said, he went viral. But
Again, like I said before, I wasn't there, so I don't really care to get into that one.
no, but
I would say, if you're curious why you don't have a lot of cordial conversations, is because we do have to be concerned for our safety, right? And whether you think that's valid or not, I think whether you like us or not, or whether you think it's
no, I'm not anti-cop by any means.
Okay.
I'm just, video you guys because I've had so many horrible encounters. Like,
Can
like
I give you a tip though?
the other night, 3 of you rolled out. The third guy didn't have his lights on. Like, turn on your lights. Turn your fucking lights on. Like, he's just rolling out without his headlights. Like, we'd get pulled over for that kind of stuff. So
Do you have to have your headlights on a premise open to the public, or just on a public highway?
anywhere you're driving, you should have your headlights on. I mean,
Statute or but anyway,
so you're saying that if I were to drive down Lancaster with no lights, you wouldn't pull me over?
that's a public highway, not a premise open.
So if I were to pull in here without headlights, you wouldn't pull me over?
If you were in the parking lot,
If I was coming in off the street and then I turned off my lights when I rolled in here?
I wouldn't care. Again, I would have to check statute because some violations, right? Some apply to public highways and premise open to the public, like reckless driving. You can't drive reckless in a parking lot, right? So if
Yeah.
you were spinning cookies in here and almost hitting stuff, yeah, I'd stop you for that, right?
Yeah, then no.
Some things, like maybe seatbelts, I have to look for sure. I'm not a huge traffic guy, okay? I'm usually too busy taking calls and then writing the reports after I take those calls. So, but anyway, some things apply on both. Some things only apply once you enter the public highway, right? But back to, can I give you a cordial tip about having more cordial conversations?
Yeah.
Okay. If you approach us kind of aggressively with a light,
No. I show up and I turn on my recorder and I'm the 8 feet away, the law, or even more, and I just kind of do my rounds safely. Like if they're there and I can't make my way there, then I'll hesitate and I'll hold back or I'll go the other way. Like I'm not trying to impede or anything like that. So like I'm very respectful. I just show up and record, and if I see a violation or anything that's going crazy, I call it out. Or if like the person being stopped is like talking too much, it says, man, like Fifth Amendment, you don't got to talk. Like with a DUI, I've never recorded one, but I'd probably have to call whoever it is out because, and hopefully you won't ever, hopefully you would be one that would tell the person, the DUI wise, that the test isn't necessary. All they have to do is blow. Sure, they're going to go to jail.
you're talking about field sobriety tests?
Yeah, that's an option to take. It's not that they're not required to. They're only required to take a blood test or the blower.
Yeah, no one says it's required.
Because
so when I ask somebody,
because that's a failed system. Like that whole DUI test, it's failed. It's set up to fail.
And I'm not going to argue with you there. When I ask somebody to do field sobriety tests, it's would you consent to doing some field sobriety tests?
Awesome,
Right?
awesome.
Sometimes people don't understand that it's a consent thing, but I said it, right?
Well, because they're too drunk, and so they're like, oh, okay.
Well, that's part of the problem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The other thing with the DUI is just when the cops like, okay, take 9 steps. Why is it that I kind of know why the cops only take 3? They're like 1, 2, 3. So if I were to be that person and I saw 3, I'm only doing 3. And then you're gonna say, well, no, I said 9. I'll say, well, you only did 3. And the reason you guys do 3 is because those are the 3 easiest steps to do. After that, it gets too hard. I've already done it too much.
how does it get harder?
Because like 1, 2, 3. Now see, like the 4th step, like because you're trying, you can't look down at your feet. You guys make us look straight ahead.
No, we don't. That's not part of the test.
Oh.
Looking straight ahead is not part of the test.
Oh yeah, that's the
It's-
pin thing.
It's not. Yeah, it's 9 steps, and then a series of small steps around that leading foot, and then 9 steps back. Right. So it's not looking straight ahead isn't part of it. If you're
Okay,
gonna
yeah.
try and pick stuff apart, you probably should know that.
No, yeah, no, I mixed up the pin thing with looking straight ahead, and
Oh, the
so
eye test. Okay.
yeah, so I just had my things backwards.
Sure.
So, but
So anyway, back to tips on cordial interactions, because I'd like to see you have more cordial interactions.
oh yeah,
I'd like for us to get more positive interaction from the community. But maybe if you came up and said, "Hey, how's it going? Do you mind talking to me? Can I record?" And I know you don't have to ask permission. I fully understand that. Okay, but I'm just telling you, you might get people a little less concerned, because when you come up walking all around our cars, we have to watch you and we have to stop writing the report that I'm writing. Right? Like, I'm trying to do business. I'm trying to get stuff done, and I'm happy to talk to you at least for some amount of time.
no, I appreciate it too.
But like, I do still have to get stuff done too.
Yeah, no, I'll let you get back to it now. So,
Okay.
but I appreciate
I
it.
just want you to understand why we do some of the stuff we do.
No, I appreciate it. Like I said, like this is cordial. You'll probably within 24 hours, 48 hours, be at 1.1K views. I mean, it's surprising how quickly that
Why
happens.
can't I have more than that?
Oh, just give it time. Just give it time. Like Conwell, he
You get
blew
those
up.
numbers up, man. Those are rookie numbers.
No. Look at my page, man. Like, look, I got
Well, again, and I wasn't kidding. I don't know who you are. So what's your page?
503 capital I dot capital D dot tyrants exposed. There's 2 of them, but the one that I'm on now has 152 subscribers, and I'm not anti-cop.
Hold on. 503.ib.
No, 503 capital I dot capital D dot all capital tyrants with the apostrophe exposed. Everything's cap locks.
What's the IB?
No, ID.
Oh, ID. 503 ID.
Yeah. So if I were to be like, when I came up and I'm like, can I get you guys' name and badge numbers? A lot of you guys and sheriffs and right here. That's not professional. That's not how it's supposed to roll. You're supposed to give whether I'm the person being stopped or observer.
Yeah, I don't know why.
A lot of people.
I don't know why anybody would have a problem saying their name and badge number, so to call it.
Yeah.
There's no number on my badge, but people refer to it as that, right?
Yeah.
I don't care. You want it? There it is.
No,
I'm
that's
not going
all.
to show you my personal ID or anything like that, right? But
Oh no. I mean, if you were to pull me over and ask for IDs, I'd ask to exchange for IDs.
and then I'd say that's not how it works. Give me your ID, please.
Yeah.
And then it's fail to carry and present if you don't want to do that. So then you're under arrest, right? So,
Depending on what I'm doing, because an ID isn't a first crime.
well, if you're driving,
If I don't have a job, Supreme Court says you don't have to have a license on the highways.
I don't know what Oregon law says.
Doesn't matter. Supreme Court trumps. I have a license though.
What case is that? Supreme Court case. I want to review it.
I don't recall it right now, but if you Google it.
Come on, man. If you're gonna pick stuff apart, you gotta.
No, I just don't remember off the top of my head
You're gonna
because I
be the
didn't
guy.
think this was going to go down. So, but it literally, if you Google Supreme Court and rite of passage on the highways, it states that you don't have to have a license to travel on
This
the
is
highway.
like the I'm a traveler thing.
Yeah, and then but if you have a job, then you have to have a license.
Or like if you're driving commercially.
Yeah.
How old is that case now?
Oh man.
And is there any?
It hasn't been
Since they changed that?
it hasn't been changed. No.
Okay.
So
Are you sure?
yeah, positive.
Okay.
Because I watch YouTube all the time. So
YouTube's right about everything, right?
cop watchers, yeah. Arizona's a messed up
And
place.
I'm a big YouTube guy, but
Are you?
yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. I
Awesome.
like a lot of
Awesome.
stuff on there.
Cool.
I don't watch a lot of the what you refer to them as
Cop watchers.
cop watches.
Yeah, and auditors. Yeah.
I absolutely have no problem with what you guys are doing, as
Awesome.
long as like I appreciate I'm being cordial, you being cordial back.
Yeah.
Right? We can have a conversation. I like that.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Not everyone though, in trying to do what you try to do, is the same way, right?
Oh no, I mean some people come and they want to start. Like, I'm ready to go when I show up because I'm so used to it with you guys. But I'm at the same time respectful. Like when you told me to get the light out of your face, I would. But the last time I did that, right up there, the dude instantly flooded me with his. I'm like, really?
Well,
Like
I'll tell you. I'll be honest with you, okay? With that, it's dark out, right? There's a couple like street lights here in this parking lot, but with even just being a cell phone light, with as bright as that one is, right in my eyes.
I'm trying to defer it.
You're trying to record, right? But I can't see any detail from your nose down to your waistline, right? And I can kind of see that both of your hands are on the camera right now.
Oh yeah.
Right, but what I'm saying is then now I can see, right? Because the light's out of my eyes.
Yeah, because I don't want
Yeah,
any
so I'm
bad.
just telling you, like, why some people react the way they do, right? I cannot see, like you dropped your hand away, your right hand away just a little bit ago,
Mhm.
and I could not see what it was doing because it was behind the camera, behind that